Cavill is about to dominate the first half of 2024 with Warhammer 40k. But what is Man of Steel 2? Is it alive or dead? Or does James Gunn have new plans for Henry Cavill in his new DCU? Well, here's the scoop on everything we know about Man of Steel 2. How is James Gunn bringing back Henry Cavill in 2024? Well, it seems the new DC Universe might still have a spot for the former Superman actor. After Cavill's return as Superman last October in a post-credit scene in The Rock's Black Adam, DC Studios co-CEO James Gunn confirmed that talks have happened about potential roles for Cavill. While it was announced just 2 months after Cavill's Superman return that he wouldn't be reprising the role in the new DC Universe, Gunn assured fans that discussions about other DC roles with Cavill did take place. Even though he debunked rumors of Cavill playing Frankenstein in Creature Commandos, Gunn recently reconfirmed on Twitter that there is a chance for Cavill to return to DC in a different role. Cavill, known for advocating the Superman character, had his previous time as the Man of Steel criticized for the handling by the old DC regime. Now, with the potential for a return to DC, Cavill could take on various roles. Following Cavill's exit as Superman due to the new DC Universe seeking a younger actor for Clark Kent, one possibility is him portraying Hal Jordan, the test pilot and space cop Green Lantern. This character will lead the DC Universe HBO Max show Lanterns before transitioning to the movie side. Cavill's charisma and strong willpower demonstrated in his Superman role make him a suitable match for Hal Jordan. Another option for Cavill could be playing Jor-El, the Kryptonian father of the new Superman, while maintaining his connection with the Man of Steel legacy. Given Cavill's experience as Sherlock Holmes in Netflix's Enola Holmes franchise, he could bring a unique touch to the role of Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern detective story. If neither of these roles materializes, Cavill could also be considered for Green Arrow, the Human Target, or even the villain Ultraman in the new DC Universe. With exciting possibilities ahead, fans are eager to see which character Henry Cavill might embody in the evolving DC landscape. The DCEU has subtly laid the groundwork for a Superman villain perfect for James Gunn's DC reboot. In Man of Steel, an Easter egg secretly sets up Brainiac as the potential main villain for Man of Steel 2. As the DC Universe replaces the DCEU, Superman Legacy has the opportunity to explore this Easter egg further. Despite the cancellation of Man of Steel 2, the DCEU had plans for Superman to face Brainiac, a classic DC villain who had not yet made it to the big screen. The scrapped script, written by Stephen Knight, hinted at Superman battling Brainiac, providing a chance to delve into Superman's Kryptonian backstory. Brainiac's connection to Krypton's history ties in with the source material, and Man of Steel discreetly alluded to the hyper-intelligent villain's influence on General Zod and the invading Kryptonians. While the DCEU's portrayal of Brainiac might not come to fruition, the Easter egg in Man of Steel offers the DCU's Superman Legacy an opportunity to revisit and incorporate some of the scrapped ideas from the cancelled Man of Steel 2. This revelation adds an intriguing layer to the evolving DC universe, leaving fans eager to see how Brainiac may play a role in the upcoming Superman installment. The theory that Henry Cavill could portray a black Superman in James Gunn's new installment Superman Legacy alongside David Corenswet sparks excitement among fans. Imagining a storyline where the two actors face off in a battle within the context of Superman Legacy adds an intriguing and dynamic element to the DC universe. While the specifics of the potential plot remain unknown, the concept of Cavill taking on the role of a black Superman aligns with the evolving and diverse direction that superhero narratives have been embracing. The clash between Henry Cavill's Superman and David Corenswet's character could offer a fresh perspective on the iconic superhero dynamic. As fans eagerly anticipate more details about Superman Legacy, the idea of Henry Cavill stepping into the role of a black Superman adds an exciting layer to the potential narratives and character developments within the DC universe. Sure thing, here's a simplified version. James Gunn has been addressing rumors about Supergirl appearing in his new movie Superman Legacy. Millie Alcock has been cast as Supergirl for the DC Universe, and reports suggest her debut in Gunn's film before leading her solo movie Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. However, Gunn cast doubt on this claim on social media. When a fan asked about Alcock's Supergirl's screen time in Superman Legacy, Gunn responded, "I never even said she was in the movie." While this doesn't directly deny her appearance, it could be a tactic to keep fans guessing. Superman Legacy will feature David Corenswit's Man of Steel and other DC's heroes. Supergirl teaming up with them could show her dynamics before her solo venture. Gunn also hinted at Krypto's debut in Superman Legacy, connecting it to Supergirl's comic storyline. In the DCEU, Supergirl only appeared briefly, not interacting with Henry Cavill's Superman. Introducing Corenswit's Superman and Alcock's Supergirl in the same movie could establish her importance in the DCU alongside her famous cousin, starting with Superman Legacy. So they were planning to make a sequel to the movie Man of Steel, all about Superman. The original idea was to have Superman face off against villains like Lex Luthor and Metallo. The plan was to make it a part of a trilogy following the style of the Batman movies. But then, because movies like The Avengers did so well, they decided to create a bigger universe with all the DC superheroes, like Marvel did with the MCU. So instead of a straightforward Man of Steel sequel, they turned it into a movie called Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice. This movie included not just Superman but also Batman, Wonder Woman, and quick appearances by other heroes like Cyborg, Flash, and Aquaman. Although Batman vs. Superman made a lot of money, it got mixed reviews. This led to changes in their plans for future movies in the DC universe. The director, Zack Snyder, had no plans for a new Superman movie, and Superman's story was supposed to continue in Justice League 2 and end in Justice League 3. However, things changed. Zack Snyder left Justice League, and Warner Brothers seemed to distance themselves from the previous movies. This resulted in no clear plans for the future of Superman or other Justice League characters. So as of now, there's no new Superman movie in the works. People are suggesting that for a new Superman movie, Man of Steel 2, it should be a soft reboot. This means giving Henry Cavill's Superman a fresh start after some issues in past movies. Some think this is necessary for Superman in the DCEU. The original plan for Superman's story, involving Darkseid and the anti-life equation by Zack Snyder, is not happening anymore. So a new direction is needed. They want to re-establish Superman's world in the DCEU, including his supporting characters like Lois Lane, played by Amy Adams, and Perry White, played by Lawrence Fishburne. A soft reboot means keeping some things consistent with what's been done before, but starting fresh in a way. They mentioned the Suicide Squad as a good example of this approach. This could also be a good way to set up a new Justice League movie if Henry Cavill returns as Superman. That wraps up today's video. Thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to catching you in the next one. Feel free to share your ideas for upcoming videos in the comments below. Also, we're curious to hear your thoughts on the possibility of James Gunn casting Henry Cavill as a villain in the new Superman reboot. Share your opinions with us in the comments below.